So everyone is saying Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's engagement broke the internet. I don't think anything is capable of breaking the internet in 2025 when we have this glut of information and stimuli. But it did make a huge splash, including in the White House press briefing room. The most obvious waste of our government's time is the press asking our sitting president what he thinks of Taylor Swift's engagement.
I do think that the actual live stream they were on crashed, so that might actually be an example of breaking the internet.
Oh, maybe it was Taylor's PR team. Well, let's take a look at the video and see what Trump had to say.
Question. I'll ask you a serious question, but I have to tell you the biggest pop culture news of the year broke while we were in this cabinet meeting. Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are engaged, and the world wants your reaction, sir.
Well, I wish him a lot of luck.
Oh.
I think he's a great player. I think he's a great guy, and I think that she's a terrific person. So I wish them a lot of luck.
I'm a serious note.
Well, you see, if Trump can respond to that news with some positivity, even though he's had many run-ins with Taylor Swift over the years, maybe we should respond the same way.
I mean, I think that Trump just kind of like he's a master of perception and how he will be perceived. And when he's, laying into someone, it's one thing. It's what all these people who are trying to like mimic him now, like Gavin Newsom, who's failing miserably trying to be like fake edgy and not understanding Trump's personality, which is that Trump rides the line of sour grapes sometimes. And that's like when he says that she's not hot anymore
on Truth
it's
Social.
Just funny enough where it doesn't come off that way. But if he says it about a marriage announcement, he's running the risk that it comes off in a lame way. And instead, it kind of makes him an enigma. Does he hate her or does he love her? You'll never actually know.
True. That's some element of mystery.
Yeah, it does.
A lot of boyfriends, fiancés, and husbands were in dangerous territory yesterday when the news broke.
It said all guys with 3+ year girlfriends sweating right now.
Right. It was like 9/11 for men in their late 20s with long-term girlfriends.
Yeah, that was the one.
As I said, it's a rebuke of the forever boyfriend archetype. But this man took to Instagram and gave some advice for how you ought to react to the news.
Message to all the boyfriends and husbands of Taylor Swift fans.
I thought it was Danny Polachek at first, and then I looked closer.
You want to be reactive. Do not be proactive to this engagement news. You want to be happy for Taylor as if it's your girlfriend or wife's best friend. Don't act like, why do you even care? Oh, she's a celebrity. You don't even know her. If you say you don't know her, you are doomed for the rest of the year. So Taylor's her best friend. You're going to be happy. Oh, good for her. Finally. And to a nice guy. I'm just happy she found love. Those are things you can say to her.
It's not you're saving relationships right now.
An emerald cut. Do not mention emerald cut. You will not be spoken to for a week. It is an old mine ring. And even if you bring that up, you're taking a chance. Just stick to, it's a beautiful ring. Oh my God, the flowers are magnificent. He's so lucky. You want to say he is so lucky, not she. She's doing fine. She could have gotten anybody. So just, this is how you play it if you want to be safe for this week.
And it's like so sad that like a Swiftie would behave like a child because of their parasocial relationship with her.
So the Babylon Bee actually seemed to be my favorite as far as like keeping the memes aimed towards Kelce and football. It said like Travis Kelce finally acquires a ring without help from referees. That made me laugh. That was good.
I mean, it's a little too close to home to say that if you're critical of your girlfriend being excited about this engagement because she believes that she's best friends with Taylor Swift, like she's gonna blow up on you. Like there are actual super fans who behave that way in their
Yeah.
real lives.
I
sadly.
saw one post on X from a woman that said, like they got engaged. This is now. She's like, now this is the second most important wedding in my life. She was basically like, this wedding meant more to her than her own
That's
wedding.
insane. Well, I have to praise this mom for correcting her daughter on parasocial relationships with celebrities, because her daughter didn't realize that they don't know Taylor Swift and they're not getting invited to the wedding.
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's wedding?
But I don't know if we're going to be invited.
Yes.
Actually, I know we are not going to be invited. Because I said we're not going to be invited. Why?
Because they don't know us.
Yeah, because
That's good parenting.
Let's go!
That is good parenting right there.
That is amazing.
She did the right thing.
She did. She did a very good job.
We are our cousins or our family gonna go to it.
no, nobody we know knows
That would be nice, though.
them.
By the way, I'm muting intermittently because there's music playing in the background.
Yeah.
Everybody knows Taylor Swift.
Yes, but Taylor Swift doesn't know everybody else.
Right. One of the comments said, fighting parasocial relationships one reality check at a time.
That just blew my mind.
But unfortunately, there are a lot of adult women who need to learn this lesson. This one also made me laugh. It was an impression of Travis in the middle of the proposal.
You mean kill a Trav?
Kill a Trav, excuse me.
Silent Ty. You different. You been different. I've been telling my friends, family, like, bro, like, yo, Vi, like, I ain't never been able to find that, like, with these hoes type shit. It's really different, bro, for real. And that's saying a lot, too, because I love the game. I love the hustle. You got your own bag. You love the, I can see the hustle in you type shit. I'm investing now. I'm investing early. You talk about Chiefs Kingdom, shh. You the queen, back. We could build a dynasty. No bullshit. Like, and I fuck with you for that, bro. We not doing no prenup, right? That's why I fuck with you, because look, I got my own little bag, too. It ain't like I'm trying to just mooch. We splitting the PJ, though. Okay, bet it up. You got me in this hot-ass garden. I'm sweating my ass off. I need a big old A7 on the side of that fucking jet. I'm in the... I'm mobile. Fuck you talking about? Hey, promise me you ain't gonna be acting like Pat White. Brittany be doing the fucking most. These past, like, 1-2 years, whatever it's been for real, every time I see you in a box, when I see you in a box seat, I'll be like, bro, that's my motivation. I'm doing this for her type. You gonna turn me up, I'm getting emotional. But with all that being said, like, all the rah-rah side type shit, little tight mama, little tight baby. I want to spend the rest of my life
He's
with you
such
and
a
really
wigger.
build something beautiful, just like you, because you beautiful and shit. Oh, my fault, this mine. My shit, hold on. I look good for the pictures, you know they gonna be all over the internet with their bullshit. Yo, I gotta get your ring from the I'll be right, I love you though.
Like, his Instagram username is still Killatrav, so he's just sticking with that.
She's not too focused on aesthetic, or she would have told him to change that before she tagged him in a photo.
Yeah, and that's actually one of the reasons why people think that this is a PR relationship, because he did change his personal style and also the mannerisms and the way he talks. He always talked like that video up until the point when they started dating. Then he put away all of that wigger stuff. Like, he just changed his public image. Now he's just a generic himbo. But he only dated black women before her. And I'm just going to be honest, if I started dating a white guy who had only dated black women before me, I would think something was weird about that. I would.
Would you get married at Olive Garden, though?
Well, I do make jokes about how often there are proposals at Olive Garden, and Olive Garden knows that.
No, not proposals. They take the engagement photos out front of Olive Garden.
Yeah. Oh, that was a trend that, people were pretending to be on vacation in Tuscany in front of the Olive Garden, and people were actually falling for
It
it.
said just another Tuesday night at Olive
The
Garden.
millennial social media interns at so many corporations
It
had a field day.
it was their Super Bowl.
Krispy Kreme also announced that they're going to be giving out free donuts in honor of the engagement. Great stuff.
Shake Shack.
Yeah, onion rings. Are they going to be giving out free onion rings?
Apparently
I guess. Okay. And here's another thing. There is a small community of the Swiftie fan base that we've discussed on the show before called the Gaylors. And they were traumatized to learn that Taylor Swift is marrying a man, because their theory is that she's secretly a lesbian.
Yeah.
And she's actually been in a secret relationship with her friend Carly Kloss for years. but she doesn't come out to the public because of what it could do to her career, because homophobia is so rampant, right?
Especially in her fan base.
This is a post from the Gaylor subreddit. I'm genuinely scared watching how serious Taylor and Travis are becoming. I wonder, what if they actually get married? What if she's really not queer after all? It feels like everything I believed about her could collapse overnight. If this is real and not some PR game, I honestly think I could end up in the hospital or worse. I don't know if I'd ever be able to listen to her songs the same way again. Her happiness looks so different from what I imagined. Like she's truly content going to his family events and showing up just for him. I don't know how to cope with the idea that maybe I never knew her at all.
Mental illness is rampant, ladies and gentlemen.
And another Gaylor said, technically, she didn't say she was getting married, just that some gym teacher somewhere was marrying an English teacher. For all we know, she just wanted an excuse to wear the actual wedding ring she got from her actual wife. Her secret lesbian wife. Yeah, more
Also,
people of it need a reality check.
Somebody found a video of Taylor Swift, photo of Taylor Swift walking down the aisle in her, flying down the aisle in her private jet.
Yep.
And I did like Taylor Swift taking the dog for a walk.
And there's baby's first PJ.
And I have baby's first private jet.
Oh, love that. What do you think their first kid's name is going to be? Do you think they're gonna go for something more Taylor Swift-esque or more Travis-esque?
Trav.
Like if I had to guess,
I have no
she
idea.
would like have a daughter and name her Charlotte.
Okay.
Right?
Maybe. I mean, would she name them after her parents?
What are her parents' names? I don't even know.
Ed is his dad's name, right?
Ed Kelce. Yeah, actually, Ed Kelce gave a comment about the engagement in an interview. He admitted that actually the proposal took place 2 weeks ago. And when he asked when they would break the news, Travis responded, "Whenever Taylor says so." And a lot of people didn't take so kindly to that information.
Why?
Because
Did they
it
think it was
seems
some
like
type of...
Taylor is just controlling everything.
Okay, look, the fact of the matter is she's worth $1.6 billion. Her decisions move entire markets, and it matters more to her career. It's more beneficial to her career than his to choose when to announce it. Like,
right.
would have. I would have laughed so hard if he just got on Instagram and like posted a picture with just a phone,
right,
of them. That actually, like if I was being honest, that would be the more authentic looking thing to do, and it probably would have actually felt like it would have pushed back against those rumors that it's a PR relationship if they took a cell phone photo of them just after getting engaged rather than a professionally taken photographer, professionally taken photograph in a garden.
Obviously, there is so little about Travis Kelce's life or Taylor Swift's life that is relatable to the average person. But the reason this stuck with me is because the dynamic people are assuming took place here, where Taylor Swift is controlling the PR of it all, and she is controlling the image.
Yeah.
It's actually something that takes place in ordinary couples today because of social media and because of the fact that women seem oftentimes to care more about the social media representation of their relationship
rather than the
and those
actual
milestones than the actual relationship. And they are exercising control over how everything looks when the guy couldn't care less about whether they post it or not. That seems relatable, actually, that she's like pulling the strings on when to drop the news, when to launch, when to hard launch or soft launch things. I've been on this. The new version of posting is not posting. The new version of announcing your engagement, your marriage, your baby, whatever it may be, is not announcing it at all. And people are acting like celebrities just because they have a platform.
There was a guy the other day who said that in the chat said I talk too much about getting married. I sounded like Howard Stern, and I was like, just for that, I'm going to talk about it even harder.
What does that have to do with Howard Stern?
Because apparently, when he got married, he was talking a lot about it, like prior, like leading up to the wedding.
You could have told me he was a bachelor, and I believe you.
I was like, just for that, I'm going to talk about it even harder.
I think that non-celebrities, like just normal people, definitely have taken to acting like celebrities because they have a social media presence. Even people who don't have a following online act that way. And it's something that particularly plagues women because of their propensity to compare themselves to others and project a certain image that's impressive. And
like you have it all, and your life is perfectly held together, and you've got the perfect job and the perfect family and the perfect
And the husband, the fiance, in the ring, all fit into that. Like that image that they want to project to the people that follow them, even if the people that follow them are people in their real lives.
Maybe she did this to wait out Ringgate.
Yeah, I joked about what if Taylor posted a picture of her ring and said, I won. Like that just would have been the perfect conclusion to Ringgate. But yeah, another point of debate was over whether Taylor Swift is going to be taking Travis Kelce's last name. And
so I saw a couple of delusional people who thought it was plausible that she would take his last name professionally. There isn't a rational soul on planet Earth that actually believes that that's true. Do you believe that she will take his name, or is she going to hyphenate? And when people hyphenate, do they hyphenate their last name first or the husband's last name first?
That's a big question.
Everyone I saw was Taylor Swift Kelce, or would it be Taylor Kelce Swift? Either way, classic sign of resistance. Don't hyphenate.
She could easily take his name legally and stick with the stage name.
That's what most women in Hollywood do. They take the name legally, but they keep the professional name.
But if I had to guess, I bet she'll hyphenate.
She seems like a hyphenator.
And you know what?
That's literally, by the way, that's a joke from an episode of Arrow where Felicity is talking to Walter Steele, who married Oliver's mom after her husband died. He says, does she hyphenate? She seems like a woman who would hyphenate.
Yeah, Taylor seems like a woman who would hyphenate. And I generally am against the practice of hyphenating. Like, I do think women should take their husband's names. And it's not symbolic of, like, being owned by your spouse. It just means you're joining your families. But I think this could be an exception, honestly, because the legacy of the Swift name cannot be understated. I think that the kids, if they have kids, which is still up in the air, I think they should have both.
I think she should change it. Keep the professional name.
I think their kids should have both names.
If the kids want to hyphenate, give them the option, but I think she should change it.
Well, that's to say nothing of her. I'm talking about the kids.
Otherwise, okay.
I think the kids should continue her name.
Burrow in the back of his mind forever that he's already got to feel a certain level of inadequate, and that's crazy. Wow. He is a legend. As far as football careers go, he has a Hall of Fame football career. You know, I was joking yesterday with his measly 7 million followers on Instagram and his roles in television shows and movies now and his multiple Super Bowl rings. He's got to feel a certain level of being weirdly inadequate. And I think that ties back to the fact that he changed his entire personality once he started dating her.
Right.
And if she wants to level that out, she better change her last name or he's going to feel inadequate forever.
Do you disagree with me about the kids, though? Because I think if they have kids, that those kids should have both names. Just because of the absolute power of her impact in the world. Like, I do think that she should continue her name.
I don't know. Give them the option, I say.
Well, they can always change it, I guess, if they really want to. But that's my opinion. It is an edge case. And it's certainly interesting that Travis is her, or I guess was her 13th boyfriend. Like as if this
I
was
didn't
all
see
planned
that. I
from
didn't
the
see
start.
that conspiracy. See that to me. What if she's just really, really mentally ill and OCD, and she's like, "Fuck,
I have to have
to do it."
13 boyfriends so I can marry the 13th one.
Yeah.
And this was all planned all along.
Like she didn't want to,
yeah.
but it just happened.
And then
that
her
way.
13th album, once she's married, is going to be about like the happy ending, the love story, the marriage era,
Yeah.
the wife mother era. It's all kind of clicking into place now.
I did laugh at people who were saying like she shouldn't we should have done away with the practice of taking a husband's name because everybody should just keep their own name, which is hilarious because it's your dad's name.
Okay, but ultimately you do have to decide what last name your kids are going to have because you can't hyphenate into infinity.
They
Like you're
should.
going to have one of them take precedence eventually, right?
We'll have to wait and
What if
see.
two
But I think she
people-
should change her name.
Two people with hyphenated last names from their feminist parents get married. What happens then? You have a 4 hyphenate name?
There was one of the there was actually a response in one of the threads that said that they had that in their family and they all just condensed it down to one last name.
How did they choose, though?
I don't know.
Like, that's such a huge
I didn't-
dilemma.
I didn't go in for more details. I mean, the funniest version would be like they just pick a completely different name so that nobody wins.
Yeah.
They-
Yeah, but
no,
then
they
you're
do-
just erasing
they take-
everybody.
They take 2 letters from each name and they put into a random word generator and
Well, look, the obvious fix for this is having multiple sons and daughters, because then you'll know for sure that the last name is going to live on.
the girls can keep the last name Swift, the boys can keep Kelce.
That would be a compromise. They do have 2 kids vibes.
Think so?
They have 1 boy, 1
She's
girl
like
vibes.
she's actually been looking into the scientific ways in which she could have 2.5 kids, but hasn't figured it out yet because she needs that perfect.
Well, if anyone will figure it out, it'll be her. Actually, she should just start a marathon, have 13 kids.
Ah, okay.
She could do it.
Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.